Chapter 1. Riley. I can't believe I'm getting married today. We've been holed up in Sage's room getting ready. She insisted we used hers because it's bigger. I agreed because I love her room, and what with it being where my story on the ranch began, it felt for this chapter to start here too. I can't help but laugh, though, when she ducks out while we are amid preparations. Well, looks like Colt couldn't wait any longer to see her, Megan says with a laugh. Can't blame the guy. I sigh. I'm so ready to see Blaze. I bet. Megan smiles and sits down on the couch. At the thought of seeing Blaze, my future husband, my stomach flutters and I place my hand over it as I smile. I just found out I'm pregnant. I haven't told anyone, not even Blaze. He's given me so much. I can't wait to share the news with him. I know he can't wait to start a family. He's been dropping hints long enough now for me to know it's his biggest dream. I've been thinking all day of how to tell him, but I think I will let the day play out and tell him once we are alone after the reception. But if a good time presents itself, I might do it beforehand. Sage comes back with her hair just a little out of place and giggles when Megan comments on it. As Megan fixes her hair, I just take them in. I didn't think a life like this was possible with sisters who were my best friends and a family who loves me with everything they have. The guys are getting ready to head outside. Colt is getting Blaze in place to do the pictures at the corner of the barn, Sage tells us. When Sage looks at me, her face falls. What's wrong? Are you having second thoughts? I can sneak you out of here. My offer to take you to Alaska still stands. No, that's not it. It's just hit me that my mom and dad aren't here. I knew they wouldn't be. I guess I just didn't expect it to hit me so hard. You know, no pictures, none of my dad walking me down the aisle. I try to shrug it off as I take a deep breath. Now is not the time to break down. Sage walks over and hugs me. It's okay. Weddings bring out weird emotions. Do we need to take a minute? No. Let's get moving. Distract me. We're going to do a few photos of Blaze standing at the back of the barn at one corner and reaching around the corner to hold my hand. He won't be able to see me, but the camera will get both of us. I saw the idea on a wedding website and fell in love with it. It was the one thing I knew we had to have at the wedding. The barn has played such a huge part in our relationship and my journey to where I am. It's where Blaze found me when we met for the first time. It's also where he proposed. Sage, Megan, and I make our way downstairs, and the girls get me in position for the photos. As soon as Blaze takes my hand, my nerves settle. Hey, baby. His deep voice washes over me. Blaze, I sigh, causing him to chuckle. Less than an hour, and I get to watch you walk down the aisle. Riley, baby, I can't wait. I can't either. I wish I'd thought to get married earlier in the day. Time is dragging on. It is, but after today, we don't have to be apart again. I missed having you in my arms last night. There's a pout in his voice which makes me grin. We get called to smile at the camera, and I think about last night. Sage insisted I stay in her room because Blaze couldn't see me after midnight. We texted for hours, though, neither of us able to sleep without the other. Once the photos are done, Blaze squeezes my hand. I love you, Riley. I love you too, Blaze. The girls whisk me back into the house for some more pictures before it's finally time to head to the barn. Megan sent me pictures earlier today of the barn as they were decorating it. I love how it's turned out. The walkway to the barn is lined in lanterns. At the doorway, there are a bunch of hanging twinkle lights forming a curtain for me to walk through. We aren't having a lot of people there, or a long ceremony, so instead of chairs, we were setting up bales of hay and covering them with blankets. I wanted to keep it very rustic and true to how we met. It may not have been the best time in my life, but meeting Blaze was the best thing to ever happen to me. So when Megan said she had a surprise with the decorations and asked me to trust her, I went with it. The most important part is that I'm marrying Blaze. As everyone starts making their way out to the side door to the barn, Blaze's dad, Tim, steps up to me. I don't want to overstep, but Sage texted me saying you were upset your dad wasn't here to walk you down the aisle. I'm a poor stand-in, but I'd be honored if you'd allow me to fill in. I wrap him in a huge hug. Thank you. That would mean everything, I whisper in his ear. We slowly make our way to the barn, and when we step through the curtain of lights, I gasp. Megan had strung more fairy lights across the aisle from one side of the hayloft to the other, all the way down to where Blaze is standing. When my eyes land on Blaze, everything else fades away. All my worries and burdens are gone. My emotions calm like water on a still lake. I think of the little secret I have for him, our little life we are going to bring into this world. Blaze is standing at the end of the aisle with a look full of love for me on his face. He's in his cowboy formal, a casual suit, cowboy boots, and a cowboy hat. He looks so damn sexy. I want to pull him out of here and back to bed and not leave it for a week. It must be pregnancy hormones. I read they can make women horny. I'm about halfway up the aisle when Blaze looks down at his feet for a brief moment. When he looks back up, there are tears swimming in his eyes. I know he is trying to get his emotions in check. That does something to a girl when you see that much emotion in the man you're about to marry. Butterflies erupt in my stomach as we get closer, and I know it's way too early for me to feel the little life we created, but I like to think he or she is making themselves known. Tim puts my hand into Blaze's, and Pastor Greg starts the ceremony. I don't hear or see anything because I can't take my eyes off Blaze. We say our vows and exchange our rings, and before I know it, it's time for our kiss. Blaze pulls me in close and runs his thumb over my lower lip as he pulls me into him. You look absolutely beautiful today, Riley. You look pretty handsome yourself there, cowboy. That causes him to smile as he leans down to kiss me. Our first kiss as husband and wife. This kiss feels different. It feels more important, sexier, and better than any kiss before it. Blaze must feel it too because he pulls away with a soft moan. He has a huge smile on his face, and he takes my hand and walks me back down the aisle to everyone cheering. We head to his truck for a few minutes to ourselves before we head out for photos.
You can listen to the rest of the book in the Tempt Romance audiobooks app, available on the App Store and Google Play. The link to the book is in the description. Discover even more bestsellers and exclusive stories updated weekly, only in Tempt Romance audiobooks.